Good afternoon, friends. How are you this afternoon? So glad you guys joined me. We are continuing our sourdough journey. We have not made bread yet, but we're getting there. We're just going to keep feeding this. We're going to feed this tonight. Right now, it's about 2:30. So we're going to feed it now. We're going to feed it again tonight when I get home from Bible study, and tomorrow will be the day we make bread. So I have had a crazy few days. My schedule has been a little bit nuts. I've had a lot of stuff going on, and I haven't been able to stop and take the time to feed this for the 12 hours that it has to be fed before we make our sourdough. But we still have some beautiful things happening in here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our flour that we need to. But we need to first take our cup of discard. So let's give this a stir. And let's go ahead and pull our cup of discard out of this. And I have some jars. Let me grab one real quick. I washed them and forgot to put them up here with me. So here is our jars. We're going to go ahead and put a discard in here. As I've said before, I know that this is 1 cup, this jar. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill this jar up to the line that I know that it needs to be for us to have 1 cup of discard. Perfect. All right, so here is our 1 cup of discard. This is going to go into the refrigerator until tomorrow, and I think we'll make something fun with this tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and feed this starter again. We are going to put our 1 cup of starter into our jar. And I have found the last couple times that I have fed this starter that putting in less water seems to work better for me. I don't know why. Maybe it's the temperature in my house. As I said, I'm still learning and experimenting with sourdough, so I'm not really sure what the reason is that. So we're going to put in less water again. We're going to put in about 3/4 of a cup of water. We can gauge it after we add our flour and see if we need to add more, but I seem to be getting more reaction out of my sourdough with less water in this. But we're still trying to keep it fed. We're still trying to keep good things happening in our jar. So we're going to go ahead and get into the corners here. We're going to get this all mixed up. And then we are going to put the cover back on this one. We're going to let this go back and sit where it sits in my house, where it's warm and it can continue to do beautiful things inside this jar. And we are going to let this just hang out and sit, and we will come back tonight after I get home from Bible study. We will do another feeding, and then by tomorrow morning around 10 or so, we should be ready to make our first loaf of sourdough bread, which that to me is super exciting. I can't wait to do that. Let me rinse my finger off real quick. Don't want to wipe all that sourdough starter all over everything. So we are going to cover this up again. I will show you guys actually what this looks like now. Oh, it smells so good. It really does smell good. You can see down in here, we've got some beautiful bubbles. It looks really good. It smells really good. So I think we are doing good things in here. I think some amazing things are happening in this right now. So we have it covered up. We're going to put this back over on the counter in the warmest part of my kitchen where it's been hanging out for the last few days. And tomorrow we are going to make our first loaf of bread. We're going to feed it again tonight, like I said, when I get home. It's going to sit overnight. We'll have 12 hours and it'll be ready for us to pull a discard out again, as well as start to make our very first loaf of sourdough bread, which is exciting. So we are going to, like I said, put this away and we're going to go on with our day. I still have some editing to do. I still have several videos that I'm getting done for you guys, and so I need to get back to editing before I need to leave this afternoon or this evening for Bible study. My husband should be home in about an hour and we're going to eat dinner, and then I'm going to head off and do my thing for the evening, and he's going to hang out with the dogs and he's going to have his night, and so that's going to be fun for him since I've been with them all day long. So I'm going to be excited to go and spend some time with the ladies tonight and bring my delicious cookies that I just made. I made a nostalgic cookie. They are a frosted oatmeal cookie. I'm not sure if you guys remember those from your childhood. Let me grab one really quick. But these were tasty. These were amazing. So I'm excited to bring these to have with tea tonight at Bible study. So be looking for that video too. That video will be up probably in the next day or two. You'll see that one. But for now, we are going to move on with our afternoon. Thank you guys so much for joining me and for following me along on my sourdough journey, as we are going to be making our first loaf of sourdough bread tomorrow. And I'm excited to put this thing to bed for a while, let it go rest. And then tonight we'll feed it again. We'll get up tomorrow and we'll make some more sourdough. So thank you guys so much for joining me. And I hope you'll join me tomorrow when we make bread. We get to pull our discard out and then we'll make some sourdough bread. So I'm excited to share that with you guys, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, friends, and God bless.